Hey, Paulina. It's nice that you joined the call, and tell us a bit about yourself. Like we worked together whilst I was giving this introductory presentation on generative AI and how it can help companies in their operations. And maybe you can tell us a bit about what you're doing and what your business does.
Yeah, thank you very much for the invitation and as well for taking the time to talk. Uh, Normally, I'm a business developer, so as well depends on the industry. I help to the companies to find the right tools so they can speed up the processes and as well the client servicing and in general, like how to be more connected with their core business. So as well, they focus really their time on what they really love, and that I think that's why the AI comes perfectly with any business that exists now. So I think right now we need to adopt, and know as well at least the basics and what's out there. And I think as well, right now we need to constantly adapt and continuously learn, so as well we are not left behind, but as well to understand how we are reliant on data and as well how we need to know how we collect, clean, analyze, and as well how we later can get use of this data. So I think what you shared on the training that we had at one of the companies, it was super interesting as well to see how we can process a lots of data in a fast manner, understand as well like how the data privacy is handled in these tools, and what opportunities can we get out of it. No, so as well like how to get more concrete prompts. So as well we don't get we don't reinvent the wheel, but as well like we get really the let's say the most accurate results. And I think it was very interesting what you were sharing as well, like the difference between private and public clouds, and as well like all these models.
Yeah.
So as well like how every business can adapt to that. And it was very technical presentation. So I think
It's
as well
true.
it's a lot of things to process. But I think the biggest takeaway was that the context is king as well. So as well like how we really go to the key word and work with it step by step. And as well, I think it's really not to be afraid of AI and use it in a smart way, but as well not to get somehow overloaded with that too, no? Because sometimes it's like a game. When we go further,
Yeah.
it can be addictive as well. So
Yeah. This is true. This is true. And when was the first time you've heard of generative AI? If you think back at your work in the past, and then when was the first time you've heard of this new technology?
this is okay. I remember that you said something about like when it started, but I think like myself, when I started more using it or knowing, probably like 3 years ago. But I started to use more ChatGPT more like year and a half. But also I know about the models before, but
Yeah.
that was not that much into that, no? So
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
even before actually.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, models from the past were more targeted towards very specific use cases. For example, you had face recognition, or you had sentiment analysis, all of these, right? And once the powerful large language models came out into the mainstream in November 2022 with the release of ChatGPT, obviously this changed the landscape a lot, and this allowed some use cases that weren't possible until then, right? And obviously this opened up a whole new range of applications. And when you think back at your work, what were some of the bottlenecks you were dealing with, and what were some of the reasons you thought of contacting us in the first place to give this intro
In
into
the
generative
first
AI?
place, the main reason was really to I believe that the only resource that we have is time. And really, it's right now the time to use more technology in our favor. So sometimes, just get rid of not needed actions or not needed things. So The reason was as well to be more effective with work, and as well use it in a more creative way, probably too.
Mm-hmm.
But as well, probably the biggest reason was to save time and to automatize the most, let's say, boring things and focus on content creation, product creation, and other stuff. No, so that was the main thing, to streamline the work, and also to play a bit with technology too. No, so a part of the creative way of managing. I would say.
Totally. How was the exposure of the team? Because obviously the talk was given to your entire team. How much exposure did they have to generative AI, and what was the, let's say, how were their thoughts towards it?
Before they were working mostly or with BART or ChatGPT 3, so as were more limited. I think you got a lot of their attention. So as well, just learning about it, I think is super interesting. And as well, the more we have this continuous learning policy in the companies, the more we get engaged. And as well, they got very good feedback. But as I said, they use mostly ChatGPT or BART. But I think because it's more financial industry or more privacy data handling activities. So we need to be more careful how to develop that stuff, and probably as well it's still more private, more classified information, I would say.
Yeah, totally.
By every company.
Totally. I remember the questions they asked after the intro talk I gave, and they obviously this trade-off between privacy and performance was one of the key topics here, right? Where you have very powerful models like ChatGPT running in the cloud, state-of-the-art models. You want to somehow tap into their capabilities, but at the same time you don't want to lose control over your data, right? And this is where we talked about these open source models that you can run in the local cloud. Totally.
Yeah, but I think it was very interesting as well, apart from the data and as well like more financial, all of that stuff. I think it was very interesting how you explained the prompt engineering, because as well sometimes as well it's like small fix or small stuff, and as well it can really improve our client outreach, because as well in our business is a lot of client service. So still you need to be personalized, and as well as you said, it's all about the tone at the end, So I think sometimes just tweaking a bit and still teaching ChatGPT as well, like it talks as you, but as well in more fluent and maybe automated way. So as well, we don't need to write everything, but organize better. So as well, it's opened more faster by clients too. So I think it was very useful knowledge.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy it could help. And if you think of other companies in your industry, how do you think that learning more about the possibilities of generative AI could help them, and where do you see this going?
I think every company could get a lot of use of that. But as well, it's like it has to be really connected with privacy, because right now with all these hypes on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn as well, it's important to know how we use AI, and I'm very in favor of using it, but as well we need to be aware of the threats as well that it brings. So as well, developing AI should, I think, come in line with all the cybersecurity stuff too. But I think every company can use AI, and I think it's like one of the most, let's say, prominent businesses to develop in the future. But as well, just to I work a lot with creatives, and I think there's sometimes a fear as well that the AI will take over all of the creative works, but I think still human brain and it's still unreplaceable in these areas. So
Totally.
I think we just need to learn how to cooperate better with AI. So it really takes the task that we don't need to do, but we still do, and really enjoy life. So I think it's a lot of potential.
Yeah, totally. This is what all are hoping for, right? That one day the AI will do all the heavy work, and everyone gets to chill on the beach.
Or in the mountains, but yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally, totally. Right. And what are your thoughts around, let's say, implementing an AI strategy? Like how do you see the steps there, and how has the like our work together shaped this?
Mm-hmm. I think as well because the workshop that you gave us, it was very technical and like super cool expertise on the technical side and like theoretical side. And actually, right now, what I would like to do in my business as well to create the best content strategy, like automated. No, so as well, that would be my focus as well. So I know that it can be not fully delegated, but it can be super much more easily managed.
So what you're meaning here is, in a way, leveraging AI assistance, right? Connecting to
Yes.
external services, having external knowledge fed into the LLM in this sense.
Yes, probably as well, like, or build some software, so all of that stuff. But as well, like in my case, what for example, I need more, and probably that could be the easier automated is content creation. And right now as well, we are overloaded with content. So I think this is like the biggest opportunity that I see now. But for sure, there are many others, no, like analysis of big data and all of that stuff, no, and yeah, and again, understanding data privacy, security, all of this ethical stuff, no? So I think AI has a crucial role right now to help us understand faster and as well analyze all of the documents. So as well, we don't need to spend that much time on analyzing.
Yes.
But actually, when we were doing this stuff in this particular company as well, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of time is being spent on analyzing. So as well, like right now with AI and all of the tools, it's super, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe even no-brainer just to build as well like your own model, no, or cloud just to do it faster.
Totally.
And as well to have like competitive advantage, right? Because as well, if you don't go with that stuff, as well, you're left behind at the end, no. So
super important.
So I think it's super important.
Super important remarks now at the end, right? It's becoming it has already become a more or less industry-wide adopted technology. So if you don't move with the with the times, basically you get left behind in this sense with your business.
Yes. Yeah, and then as well, like I think it's crucial as well how you present that data, right? So as well, like Power BI or any other tools. So how you take it, analyze it, and present it in the best way.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Paulina, for sharing some insights with us and how our work together has helped you. I wish you best of luck, and hopefully the AI will enable some big further breakthroughs than we have achieved so far.
For sure. And thank you very much again. And let's continue building more AI agents.
Will do.
I think there is unlimited potential.
Will do. All right, take care.
Cool.